Hi. How's it going? Cheers. Here's to another Saturday and the closing out of another month. Amen. So because sometimes you guys do ask me, what am I drinking? So, of course, during refreshing chats, I do refreshing beverages like the fruit-infused water. Today, though, I'm drinking a smoothie that I've made. Hi, everybody. Hi. Today, I'm drinking a smoothie that I've concocted of pineapple juice, beet, orange, and carrot juice, maybe some ginger in there, a scoop of greens, like mixed greens, like in the powder form, organic mixed greens, my immune system boost. What else is in here? And some fruit, some berries and things. So that's today's refreshing, blended up beverage. So today, guys, again, thank you, Refresh by KF. It's the edges for you, meaning my edges. Well, thank you. So this is kind of leftover. I was filming yesterday my Netflix series, The Upshaws. So this was some leftover baby hair in effect mode that I wanted to give to the people. But today, of course, we've got another great one for you. And thank you to my team at Refresh by KF, who's following Refresh by KF. And let me tell y'all something. Today, y'all for real, want to follow Refresh by KF. Because having that is about to let you into some exclusive content, some exclusive deals and things, and a huge announcement that we've got coming up in the second half of the conversation today. So be sure that you are following Refresh by KF. Again, that's my lifestyle brand that I'm very excited about because that's where we celebrate and provide everything that we can. Hey. I love seeing all the flags. Hi, everybody. But Refresh is my lifestyle brand where we celebrate wellness. We understand and recognize and honor that health is wellness and health is wealth. Health is wealth. And that we also understand that this is where we can level up our living game. And that's what we're trying to do today and with this month. Our theme, every month we have a different theme if you're new to Refresh. And so this month we are doing living. And I felt like it was important because, of course, during this whole very Twilight Zone-y, bizarro time that we're in right now with this pandemic, all the other elements of life itself, 2020, everybody's been talking about 2020 can kick rocks. And that basically we want to, yes, tell 2020 it can kick rocks. But with that, what can we learn? What can we glean? What can we take? What's our takeaway? And so I felt like having some conversations and a theme about living in terms of leveling up our health and wellness, our research on things that are good for us, things that are not great for us, giving you some tools to be able to have healthier habits, maybe even start some habits, get rid of some habits, understanding sometimes that people can be habits, not just things. And so there's just a lot going on, and I felt like we wanted to have some conversations to talk about that. What we can learn perhaps from people who have gone on from diseases, obviously from unfortunately COVID, people who have had pre-existing conditions, and things that we can do so that certain aspects of their life and their transition aren't in vain. And so we definitely want to get better. There are certain things, culturally speaking, that we are more prone to than others, race-wise, gender-wise, all of that. So that's why I wanted to, and these will be ongoing touch points, for us. And so also I want to make sure that we touch upon, as I said in my promo today, some of the people that we lost very, very recently. The great Rance Allen. If you know gospel music and the faith community, such a pillar in the faith community, such a giant in music and gospel music, and really a trailblazer for so many of our gospel favorites and gospel greats. So well done, good and faithful servant, Rance Allen. Sean Connery. My dear sister friend Erica Alexander, on her post today, she said, damn, a big light went out. And she's absolutely right with the passing of Sean Connery. Such, as Erica said, such a movie star. And just every role that he embodied was just tremendous. And so rest in peace to Sean Connery. And then Blair Underwood's mom. You guys already know how I feel about Blair and our families and everything. And so we certainly send so much love to Blair, to Desi, Marlo and Frank, the rest of the family, Blair's dad. If you've read my book, Blessed Life, you know what the Underwood family means to me. And you know what the Underwood wisdom has been to me and my life. There are so many different quotes from Blair's mom and Blair's parents in my book and in my life, and so I'm so grateful for them for sharing their mom and the wisdom and the light and the love. And so we honor Marilyn Underwood. She was so just another big light that will forever shine. So we honor them, and to me, a way to honor the life and the spirit of those who have been able to transition on and go on is being able to level up what we doing while we still here. And so that's what I wanted to talk about today. And our guest today, incredible. I've been wanting to talk to this dude for a minute. So first up is our dear friend Dion. I'm sorry, I got distracted there for a minute because I wanted to make sure that I talked to you guys as well. So Dion, before you jump in, I know you're coming in the building. Guys, DionDeezy, he is an on-air personality at SiriusXM Radio. He is a host on The Heat. He is also... Watch this. He is also the vice president of urban programming for SiriusXM. And he knows his stuff. And we're going to be talking today with Dion about music and how music can help with our living. You ever put on a song, y'all know, you have seen me do it, where you just put some music on or some music is playing, and you just like, oh, and you start jamming and grooving, and it's everything to you. There are times when you feel like, oh, a song is going to make me sad, or it's the soundtrack of your life, or a certain period of time, summer of 81, or whatever it may be. So we're going to talk to Dion about the power of music and how it really does affect us with our living. But you know what? I said I was going to check in with you guys. Fall is this time of year that we're in right now, and I love fall. So just really quickly, just going to jump in. Wave at me, guys, if you want me to have you join live. Let's see here. Who do we want to? Let's see. Let's view some requests and see who we're going to have join our live. Let's see. Are you going to join Well, Anthony? Are you going to join us? Are you going to say hello? Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
hello.
Hello,
How
how
you
are
doing?
you? Where are you?
I'm doing my name Anthony.
Hello?
Yeah,
You chilling on this Saturday, huh?
yeah. I'm in the bed.
Well, then you are living like a good Saturday afternoon vibe should be. Well, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
All right, what you watching?
I'm watching TV.
I know that. What you watching?
Some Halloween movies.
Oh, all right. Well, get your. You know what? Thank you for that. Happy Halloween. I forgot that, everybody. Well, thanks for
Yeah,
answering.
Michael Myers.
Thanks for answering and saying hello.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your rest.
I ain't sleep.
Okay. Well, enjoy your lounge. Enjoy your chill. All right. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Let's see. Let's see. Are you? Let's see. Johnson. Let's see. Johnson, are you there? Johnson, are you there? I'm coming to you, Dion. I'm coming to you. Hello, hello, hello. Are you there? Are you there? Let's see. Johnson, Johnson, Johnson. Going once, going twice, going one more again. All right, I'm going to cancel that one. You said you want to join? Let's see. I am. Is that Andre Jackson? Okay, let's see. Andre Jackson, are you in the building? Andre Jackson. This will be our last one, and then we'll jump on into our guest for today. Hello, hello. Are you there? Oh, connecting. Okay. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on? What's good? What's cracking?
Enjoying my Halloween.
Okay. All right. We can't see you, but we can hear you.
Oh, 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 I'm here.
You hear? Okay. Okay. You vibing out on this Saturday?
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. Well, enjoy the live conversation we're gonna have today. Okay.
Oh,
All right, thanks for answering. All right, guys, we got time for one more. Let's get some girl power energy up in here. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, let me see. Come on, ladies, where you at? 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 That's awful. I do have an education. Let's see. Come on, one more. I want to connect. All right. Nat, let's see. Are you here? Are you here? Go live with Nat. Am I saying it right? Oh.
Hi.
What's going on? Hi.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm meeting you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Happy Saturday to you, friend.
Happy Saturday and happy Halloween.
And happy Halloween. Oh, hello, cuteness.
Say hi, Alana. Say hi.
Hi. Oh, just precious.
Say hi, sweetie. Oh, she's
How
blocking
you
my.
doing this Saturday, girl? You doing all right?
I'm doing good. She's waving at you.
Well, we all are waving right back to you, sweetheart.
Thank you so much for connecting with us.
Absolutely. How you doing on this Saturday? Let's check in with you. How you doing?
We're doing okay. I'm juggling a lot of things, like you know how to do. I watch
Yep.
you all the time, being a mom. This is my first baby, so she's almost 3, so
Okay.
it's a journey. But today's good. It's good.
Amen and amen. What do you think is something that really helps you with just all the juggling that you're doing? Because to me, juggling is a part of living, right?
Yes, yes. I think I think prayer. Oh my gosh, she wants to talk to you.
Well, let her talk. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Hi, Alana. How are you?
Okay. I'm doing her hair.
Oh, well, it's Saturday. Of course, that's when we get our hair did.
Yeah,
Oh, she's
something
precious.
else.
So,
But
sweetie, you were saying that prayer helps you do the juggling act as a part of living.
Absolutely. Prayer and just having patience with myself because I think a lot of times I'm hard on myself when I can't
Mm.
at all. But I try my best not to be too hard on myself. So I'm working on
Gotcha,
it.
gotcha. Having patience with yourself. Thank you for that wisdom. Thank
Absolutely.
you. All right, sweet girl, you finished getting your hair done, okay?
Bye. Say thank
Bye.
you.
Bye. Having patience with yourself. Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, guys, so here we go. We're going to get Mr. Dion in the room. He is a good friend of mine for years and years and years. Let's see, where are you, Dion? There you go. I see you, brother. So, Dion, what am I drinking? Yes, it is a smoothie, as I said earlier. Oh,
I mean, number one, Kim, you fancy with your little, green beet smoothie and kale juice and raspberry melons and all that. I just got plain old fashioned H2O. So let's go.
well, all right, all right, all right. What's going on, brother? I'm so glad to
Hey,
see you,
Kim.
man.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. It's so much going on right now. But we blessed. We
Yeah, we
blessed.
are.
It's
Yeah,
a
we
lot
are.
happening right now in the world.
Mhm.
And thank you and your team for inviting me. I love you like cook food. I love our moments together.
Yeah, yeah.
Ever since we first met, you've been so so inviting and so real and so authentic. And I thank you for bringing that into my life and our friendship. I treasure it. I really do. Thank you
Same
so
here,
much for
brother.
having me.
Same here. Same here. So, Dion, are you in New York right now?
Yes, I am in Harlem, your stomping grounds. Come
Y'all
on now.
know.
Yes,
That's what's
yes.
up. That's what's
Har-
up.
Good
So,
old
guys,
Harlem,
as I
USA.
mentioned, so Dion, I'm sure you can hear all the radio up in his whole vibe. So Dion, like I mentioned earlier, so he is the vice president of urban programming for SiriusXM, and he is also an on-air personality on The Heat, weekdays 12 to 6,
Look at you. Yes. Yes, 12 to 6 Eastern,
and the weekends he does the countdown.
which just ended about 16 minutes ago. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, yes.
So, Dee, what I wanted to, well, quick backstory on how we met. We were doing an appearance at this event in the Bahamas. And I had the kids with me.
Yes.
And Dion was there, and they were doing this trivia thing. And they were doing music trivia. And, I think I know a whole lot. This one come popping up and says something, and he got it right before I did. And I was like, well, now who is this?
you
And
know,
we've been brother and sister ever since.
but you know what, Kim? What you don't know is that so when I first got to the hotel room, we were on the same panel together. So I knew that V. Kim Fields would be on the same panel that I was on down there. But when I first checked into my room, I saw, like, I looked outside my window and I saw you and your kids at the pool. So I'm like, oh my God, it's Kim Fields. It's Kim Fields. And so I was contemplating for the longest time if I should go down there, introduce myself or
Really?
not. Should I play it cool? She like my thing is like you're with your kids, so maybe she doesn't want to be bothered by the whole thing, right?
That's right.
But and this plays into your theme of living. You gotta live. You gotta live. Like this is my one shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've gotta go down there and say hi, right? So I got out of my own way and I went down there and, my God, I didn't know if I would, run into, Tootie or Regine, but thank God I ran into Kim. I ran into Kim, the mother, the daughter, the wife, the God-fearing woman. And yes, so everything else after that was like easy peasy.
Right.
Seriously. Yeah.
Right. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That is so funny. I did not know that. You're right.
Yes. It took me a minute, but yes.
You Given, someone said kisses from Italy. Mwah, buongiorno.
I
Ciao
don't know.
bella.
What you said. Yes. All
So one
that,
of the
right.
things that we have in common, aside from Harlem, is that we love music and we understand the power of music. For you, why, Dion, is music, why and how is music so powerful?
So, they say it's so cliche, Kim, when they say it's the soundtrack of your life. but it's so true. Like I could hear a song and it could take me back to sitting, you know, in the passenger seat of my mom's Dodge Aspen growing up in Baltimore. You know, I can hear a song and it reminds me of high school graduation, or
Yes.
reminds me of, you know, a moment in your life. And it's so powerful that way. Like I, I love music before I hit puberty. So
Mhm.
it wasn't like, oh, I got a pretty cool voice, I should go on the radio. No, I love radio since I sounded like this. So it's a deep love of music, and I've always known that. I've always known that, like, it can take you away to a certain place, right? It can take you away, you know, it can take you out of a certain place, which
Yeah.
is why I think it's so important now with what we're going through.
Yeah.
You know, just what my purpose sort of is, and that plays into your theme as well. It's like, you know, I've never been more in tune with what I call my God-given superpower, and we all have God-given superpowers, right?
Say that.
Um, yeah, one of my best friends, Shanita, told me a long time ago that we're all endowed with superpowers. It could be, you know, you have a great way with kids. It could be you have a great personality that every time you get on the phone with somebody, you know, you lighten their day.
Right.
Like whatever the superpower is,
Mhm.
you got to get in tune with it. Like I went through a thing, you know, I told, you know, like I said, I'm here in Harlem, and you know how it was, Kim, like back in like April. I mean, it was apocalyptic up in here. Like I remember, you know, I would hear ambulances outside my window like every 2 or 3 minutes. Like it was hell.
Mhm.
And you know, it hit me a certain type of way, hit all of us a certain type of way. And you know, I'm here working in my house doing my, you know, VP duties and my on-air duties from this Harlem apartment. And it's easy to have that get you stuck. And I was stuck for a minute.
Mhm.
Um, and then I had to kind of tap in, okay, what's my superpower? Why am I in this? Why
Mm.
am I in this? You know, and it hit me as
Mhm.
I was doing my radio show from here that, you know, by the grace of God, man, I'm touching, if I can touch one person with a corny joke
Yeah.
or, you know, with a cool song to get
Right.
them through,
Yeah.
like that's how you're doing your job and
Yeah.
helping other people get through this. While at the same time, boom, I'm helping myself. You
Wow.
know, it's
That's
self healing, being able to like do this for others. And so I had to get in touch with my superpower
Mhm.
from God. And so I encourage everybody checking this out today, just get in touch with your superpower, because music was the conduit that I was able to exhibit my superpower. And we all have those superpowers.
Yeah, it's so interesting that you say everything, obviously, that you said, but specifically about being able to touch others, because the whole foundation for refresh is Proverbs that says, whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. And
Mm,
just how you said, when you were touching others, and you do every day, but that you get something as well.
yeah. Yeah. It helps. It helps, like, you know, because it went from being a burden to a celebration. Like literally, like as corny as that sounds, like, yo, like when I'm on, I feel like I'm doing, you know, a small part to help somebody, because,
Yeah.
you know, there's no difference in how I feel and how, you know, there's no difference in how, you know, you're receiving this reality, I'm receiving this reality, you
Mm-hmm.
know, Nat, who was just on with her beautiful baby, how she's taking this reality. Like we're all in this together. But
Yeah,
it's about how we respond to it, right? And so
exactly. Yeah.
that taught me that, you know, I'm helping, and so it's giving me purpose. It's giving me purpose when I wake up and I'm seeing depressing news every day. You know,
Yeah.
there's a purpose greater than me
Yeah.
to get out and do something, and we
Yeah.
all have that. Like we all have that, which is so dope.
We do. And I've noticed that a lot of people on the live conversations, they always seem to touch upon purpose, you know, as a part of their narrative, you know, whatever it may be. And that when they are walking in their purpose, that really does fuel them. We've got a
Hmm.
question. Someone wants to know, who is the female live on the Rockefeller board? Is that, oh,
Her,
uh, I think so.
this
Uh,
this is my this is my favorite artist of all time. Bam, get into it.
there it is.
Bam.
There it
Yes.
is. Oh, so it's her
Yes.
Life magazine. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. And she'll be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame next week.
Yes.
And as of a couple of days ago, because I'm a music geek, she became the first the first African American artist with 3 diamond albums. That means albums in excess of 10 million sold. The first African American with
Wow.
3 diamond albums. Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
You want to talk about living? Like, yes,
Go with me.
that legacy lives on.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. When they talk about music being global from the standpoint, not just in terms of the actual music, but I've always found it fascinating that even when you don't speak someone's language, you know, that they can still really get lyrics. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So when you see artists from other, like when I was a kid, you know, Menudo was everything.
Let me find out.
I know y'all weren't ready for that.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yes, little known Kim Fields facts. Yes. Okay.
Listen, because see, now I'm about to take y'all way back. So when Menudo was on Silver Spoons.
Oh, see
there. Watch out now. Watch out now.
What the Ricky Schroeder is going on? Come on.
But they were there, and then we all did, like all the 80s kids, we all did, somebody said only Kim liked Menudo. That ain't true. If that was true, then they wouldn't have had to stay in power. Don't try to front.
Tell it.
And Ricky Martin wouldn't have broken out. Hey now, what you say? But I thought it was so interesting. Like I remember Si Tu No Está and just some of their music, you know. Yeah. I love when I see concerts from around the world where you see, you know, like some MJ, and you've got, you know, a stadium full of people from another country on a different continent, you know, singing and all that. I you know, when they talk about music like that, you know, how can you help explain that connection?
It's almost otherworldly. Like I'm like you. I remember when Michael Jackson used to perform in Prague, right? Yes. And you've got people who don't know a lick of English singing every word to like Bad, singing every word to Thriller. You know, it's almost as if music is its own language. Aside from any dialect that you were born and grown up speaking, music just has that power to connect all of us through a common language. Like for every Menudo song, you know, with lyrics that you don't know, you know, there's an English song, you know, abroad for people that have no idea what those lyrics mean, but they connect. They just connect in a certain way. Yeah. That again just goes to the power of music. I mean, I didn't know what the hell a Macarena was. I don't think most people in America knew, but you know what? We got it. Right. We got it. You know what I mean? Like something's there beneath the lyrics that just connects all of us. You know what I mean? Like you could play Bill Withers' Lovely Day right now, and everybody on your feed would like jam out. Right. Like you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't matter. And that's kind of what we need to kind of get back into the space of, because you know, I'm not here to be, you know, super political. That's a thread for another conversation. But, you know, like music is one of those things that remind us that we're more alike than we are different. It's just one of those, one of those things, one of those threads that just connect us so much, which is why I'm so happy to be doing what I'm doing. You know, I manage hip hop brands. I manage R&B brands. I manage gospel brands. I manage reggae brands. And throughout it all, it's just about unifying music lovers. You don't care if you're black. You don't care if you're black or white or who you supported in the last election or who you're, you know, if you love music, then we're the platform for you. Like that's the only box that you got to check, period.
So well said, man. So well said. So well said. When you get into a space of timelessness, you know, and you have some music that, you know, is for a season and that's it. And then you have joints that are just timeless. Somebody had on here, Johnny Taylor, I think it was. Right? Yeah. And so you have, you know, Songs in the Key of Life is one of them timeless joints.
Yes.
But then you also have, you know, when you grow up, like how many of our aunts and uncles and parents or grandparents have said that Motown was the soundtrack to their lives. Like,
Mhm.
like not a Motown song or artist, just Motown
Yes.
was the
Yes.
soundtrack to their lives. Um, and so I often find that having those touch points are so important.
Hmm.
But I still can't articulate why. Why
You,
is it important?
if you look at it, if you study music from the point of history, you'll find that like music is so cyclical. Because I'm willing to bet, I wasn't in my prime back in the Motown days, but you know
Right.
what? I was in my
Wait,
prime.
wait.
But
Why don't you go on and say we were not? That's some bull crap, man. You know
but because
dang well I wasn't either.
Kim, because they know you weren't. I'm just educating them on me. So as I said, neither Kim nor myself were in our prime in the Motown days.
All right.
Uh, but we were in our prime during the Bad Boy days, right?
Yes.
Also during the Uptown days, right?
Uh-huh.
That same era where music just kind of brought a wide swath of people together to just jam, right? To just
Yes.
rock out. We were dancing in the streets in the 60s. We were
Right.
all about the Benjamins in the 90s, but it
Right.
was still the same feeling of we're
Yes.
all rocking out right now. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing. And you can always count on music to be there like that. You know what I mean? Like Motown wasn't a fluke. Bad Boy wasn't a fluke.
That's
You
right.
know, and the music now, like it's cyclical. It's
Yeah.
always going to be there in different
Yeah.
forms and shapes and fashions.
Yeah.
Sometimes when the kids grow up, they forget about when they were kids and the music that they were into. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
sometimes you have adults now who turn their nose up at Cardi B and Megan, all the while y'all was rocking out the Trina back in the day. So it's like, yo, like, what are you saying?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
It's
Right. Right.
cyclical.
Right.
It's always going to give us this,
Yeah.
always, and that's the joy of what I'm blessed to do. Like it's
Yeah.
always the music is always going to be there. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Last point, and then hi Silk. We see you. We're gonna have you guys jump in a second, Silk Co.
Hey, Silk. Hey, Silk.
But with regards to, like you were saying, cyclical, whether it's the sound or the genre or the type of love stories. Oh, somebody is saying we're having connection issues. I was wondering what happened where everybody kind of dropped off for a second there.
Uh-oh.
Our connection has been strong, but I just saw like everybody just kind of left for a minute.
Come back.
Yeah,
Come
right.
back.
Wave at us if you're still here.
Right. Right.
But in terms of that, Maxwell and I are really good friends, and I said to him once, the difference between listening to his music after you've been through some things, before when he dropped, everybody was just like, oh, Maxwell. And, you just loved his sound and
Right.
the ideas of what he was saying. After you have
Mm-hmm.
lived some life and been through some shit and all of that, then
Yo.
and
Yo.
it's a whole different vibe. And I told him once, I said, listening to you now is the difference between like going to Paris when you're 12 with like your family or something like that, and going to Paris when you a grown ass person.
Yes. Yes. Yo, how many times have you listened to a song when you were a kid and like you listen to it as an adult and you're like I remember like a song like what is it? The SOS band, Take Your Time, Do It Right.
Yes.
Or Boogie Oogie Oogie, Taste the Honey.
Right,
Like
right.
when you're a kid, it's just like get down. But when you're an adult, you're like, wait a minute, wait. They said that?
Right.
We're doing that? And then I'm not going to say anything, but I recently read somewhere what Cameo's Candy was really about.
Right.
And that just, I wasn't even ready for that. Like, for real. Like, lyrics and everything. I can't even.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been so much fun. Thank you for being here and talking with us about music and the power of music and lyrics and just how it can really just be so important to everybody around the world. Obviously, as evidenced by, people like yourself when you're day to day, but those who've gone the extra mile, like D Nice and Questlove and some of the other folks who are doing the DJing tonight, Flex, Brian Cox and all that. So,
yes.
I really appreciate you, and we appreciate, your purpose and you walking in your purpose, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Everyone find your superpower, tap into your superpower, and that will give you purpose through these rocky times. I'm telling you,
Mm.
it helps all of us, no matter where we are or what we do. Like
Yeah.
it's a powerful thing. And thank you, Kim. Thank you for your light. Thank you for your passion behind what you do. And thank you for just being you. Thank you for your genuine nature. You're helping all of us get through. You're on our televisions multiple times a day, every day. So what you've done is already helping us, but what you're doing is helping us as well. So thank you very much,
So
Kim.
much, brother. I appreciate you. I
No
appreciate
doubt.
you. See you soon. And we keep threatening that we're gonna do something. Maybe this is only the beginning of that. So
I'm here. I'm here. I'm in your stomping grounds. 126. Let's go.
let's go. Let's go. All right. We love you, brother. Thank you.
Love you back, Kim. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye bye.
All right, guys. Here we go. We're going to jump right into our next guest. They are incredible. They are so much fun. They are a wonderful pair of entrepreneurs, and their brand is Silk Co. And they have a fantastic brand of silk face masks or face coverings, eye mask, eye pillows, and the pillow sleeve. So, a lot of times when you want to sleep, as the beloved Stuart Scott used to say, on the cool side of the pillow. But also, again, who was mentioning edges? So for your hair. So I don't know what's happening, guys. I'm sorry. I'm seeing some of your notes and I don't know what's happening. Should I shut down and come back? You guys let me know if you think that should work. But anyway, Silk Co. While we're fixing So I'm going to jump out because my team just told me we're having some issues, but I'll come right back to you.